What's up, world? It's your guy, Alolan Pikachu. And if you think my guy, Tropius, cares what you think about him, you think my guy, Tropius, cares what you have to say about him behind his back? Mean to say, the guy with heckin' banana goatee cares about your approval? You'd be stupid. You'd be stupid to think that. If you think Tropius cares about you and your problems, you're dumb. The only thing my guy Tropius cares about is getting those dubs in the Tempest Cup. And we're gonna tell you why. That's right, it's still your guy, Alolan Pikachu. And we got a guy that we just traded for, my guy Maddie the baby. He traded for Tropius. Shout out to Star Hat Sarah. You the best. Who? You. But look at our guy Tropius over here. He got a banana beard, a banana goatee. You think he cares what you think about him? He don't. He don't care what anybody thinks. He just cares about getting dubs in the Tempest Cup. Alright, so Tropius grass and flying type, right? He like a dinosaur with wings and bananas hanging from his beard. Okay, he got those bananas off the corpses of his enemies in battle in the Tempest Cup. Alright, so Tropius gonna be doing a vulnerable. He gonna be doing a vulnerable to flying. Although he flying, he grass, so he vulnerable to himself, you see. He also doing a vulnerable to poison because he grass. Vulnerable to fire because he grass. And then 2 times vulnerable to ice because he grass and flying. But you think my guy Tropius, you think he cares about 2 times vulnerability to ice when people are packing them frost breaths out there? You better bring something harder than a frost breath at my guy Tropius if you want to down him with just quick moves quickly. And he's also weak to rock as a flying type. My guy Tropius got the Razor Leaf. He gonna tear through Rhyperior. He gonna tear through Whiscash. He gonna tear through anybody that rock and ground. Anybody with a 2-type weakness to grass. You don't wanna meet him. It is gonna be double resisted by guys like Charizard and Moltres that is flying and fire type. You see the resistances over there. It's bug, it's dragons, it's fire, it's flying, it's resisted by a lot. But it take down some niche counters in this cup. It got Aerial Ace, Leaf Blade, and Stomp. It got 35 energy cost for Leaf Blade, that low. It got 45 for Aerial Ace, that pretty low. The Leaf Blade, more stab power, more damage in general, but it's resisted by more too. I'm honestly was not looking at Stomp being very good, but now I'm kind of thinking it gets resisted by not very much, and it's a middle of the pack energy. Maybe I'm underestimating Stomp. Somebody let me know. Because, you know, that Leaf Blade gets resisted by a lot. So anyways, there's what the Pokemon's all about, my guy Tropius. Passing it off to Maddie F, baby. He gonna show you the battles. Alright, we got the Tropius versus the Piloswine. Thank you, Alolan Pikachu, for bringing me in and shouting me out and introducing me. So he's gonna go ahead and switch out the Piloswine. We're doing some pretty decent damage on it. That's why he's like, let me switch it out. But switches into the Whiscash, which is gonna take way more than decent damage. Like I said, or like Alolan Pikachu said, yeah, Whiscash, one of those Pokemon that is not gonna want to see Tropius. And so we got our guy to cover the Charizard ready. We got, you heard it in the last video, we got Rhyperior coming in, ready to go do some work and save our guy Tropius, who actually, Tropius, you'll see in this video, does not do that bad when encountering Charizards, even though it's gonna resist its fast move. We get the Surf off on the Piloswine, which is going to be super effective if it lands. So he's going to go ahead and shield that. He definitely knows that he doesn't want that Surf to hit. It'll hit the Mamoswine or the Piloswine, just destroy him. Anyways, we come back in with the Aerial Ace on the Tropius. You're going to see just doing some pretty heckin' good damage on the single weakness for the grass here. And yeah, it's going to finish off the Piloswine. Next we come out with Manectric versus Electivire. We have Snarl And so we're like, maybe we'll actually do pretty decently. You know, maybe he has an electric fast move and we'll do better in the fast move damage. But it looks like not really. You know, it looks like Electrifire is going to be doing more damage. I don't know what the fast move it was rocking though. But we didn't really win the fast move battle there is what I was trying to say. We did end up taking him down because he didn't shield though. So he's going to bring out the Whiscash. And so we are going to heckin' block the Mud Bomb. We know that's going to pretty much wipe us. And we're going to try to get our Tropius in before he gets the next Mud Bomb off, so we don't have to shield at all. And it's going to not take like any damage from that at all. So he brings in the Charizard, and that's one thing about switching. You know, you're the first person to switch, so then someone can bring in a counter. So like I said, it doesn't do too bad against Charizard here. He's going to go ahead and block that Aerial Ace. We're going to block the Blast Burn. See how we do in this matchup. We're going to go down a shield, at least try to get our Aerial Ace off and get him to use one more shield, but we don't get that off before the Blast Burn, so something to keep in mind that he's going to get the energy gain up to the Blast Burn before we're going to get to the Aerial Ace. So we come in with our Flame Burst, wondering if he's going to shield it, if he's going to tank it up. He shields it up, and I wonder how Charizard would have taken that. I think he might have survived the hit, to be honest. And it's not a very powerful move, and he resists it, so I'm very curious, but it is a good play there to take the shield and finish off the Charizard as well. So I'm not saying it was a bad play, I'm just saying I was curious. Alright, so Whiscash versus Charizard. Whiscash is going to be hitting him with the Mud Shot fast move, which Charizard is going to have an overall resistance to, because Flying has the immunity tier resistance, which is like a 2x resistance, and then the Fire is a 1-time weakness, so it goes up to like a +1 resistance. Basically, we bring in the Alolan Graveler and stuff, and he brings in the Abomasnow, which is going to hurt us, but we're going to hurt it more. And so now we're chipping away, doing some little chip damage at the Whiscash. Gonna get a Rock Blast off real quick. Real quick, fast, you heard me. He's gonna block that thing. Just a little chippy damage with him. Now, of course, you know the move right here. We're gonna bring out the Tropius and just go to town real quick. We're not gonna shield. We don't know if he has Blizzard, but you do want to watch out for Blizzard. So if they wait a while and you haven't played someone enough to know their charge moves, if they wait a while on the energy, be wary of the Blizzard. It could not be a Mud Bomb, and it could just wipe you. He brings in the Charizard. We're just pounding away. We get a little extra energy before he busts out the Aerial Ace. We like to do that for some reason sometimes. Sometimes when it's unnecessary, which this is one of those times where it might be unnecessary to do that. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and let Tropius die. Oh no, we don't. We go ahead and shield this one up. I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, he only had like 1 hit left, and we didn't think we'd get it honestly with 1 hit. He had like a little bit of HP left, so we thought it'd be like 1 or 2 or 3 hits, but we're gonna see if we can finish it off. That's what happened. Dragon Claw coming out with the Flygon versus the Lantern. Here comes the Dragon Claw now, and he's gonna go ahead and tank that. Takes it pretty well, I would say. He's gonna go ahead and switch out here, bring in the Whiscash, and I don't think he blocks this one either. No, and that's also gonna take it pretty well. So now we've got some pretty decent chip damage on both of them, but since he switches first, that means we get to come in. We also get to not waste a shield here because we're going to resist the crap out of that, and then we get to just finish off the Whiscash. So I agree with people like Purple Kyogre and others that think you should try not to switch first if you can, unless you absolutely have to. And yeah, but sometimes it can be advantageous, but at the same time you can also put yourself in bad situations and lose matches because of it. Not saying that's what happened here, just saying in general. This is a general thought. Anyways, we're going back to Charizard v Tropius for another round. And like I said, it doesn't do completely horrible. It's not like Charizard comes in and just completely dominates it. And if you have something like a Rhyperior on a Alolan Graveler that can come in and just heckin' do work on it, and they switch in first, you're in a good spot. So if you are patient, if you put out a lead Pokemon that isn't going to come in and get wrecked by a lot of things, and you have faith that you can leave in for a little bit in most scenarios, then that's what I would try to do. Try to find a lead that you're comfortable with in most situations, leaving in, and maybe forcing someone else to switch. We get off of Earthquake to finish this Lantern off. Sorry about missing the commentary in the back end of that, but yeah, some general PvP advice, and you can look at it yourself. Here we go. We have 2 Dragon type Pokemon. We have the Flying type with us, and so he's gonna go ahead and switch out. We decide to, since he goes first, and you can see it's a pretty even matchup with the Lapras and the Tropius. So kind of wanted to see that matchup, and yeah, it wasn't a very great switch because of the ice type. I should have checked this. I should have switched into the Sandslash, TBH, and I should have also paid attention to make sure if it had the ice or water. And it should have ice fast move in this meta, but I think there could be reasons why you would want water, to be honest. Yeah, Charizard in particular. But anyways, we're going at it like Pokemon PvP Mavericks. And he's going to go ahead and block our charge move. I think we tanked the first hit from the Sky Attack. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Now we're going to go ahead and block this one up and keep our Alolan Sandslash in for a little bit. Get extra energy on this Bulldoze before we go send it off. He's going to block this one, I'm fairly sure, and then that's going to be his last shield, and we're going to get one more Bulldoze off, I'm fairly certain, before he gets a Sky Attack off. Yep, and that is how the cookie crumbled, and it's not going to do very much damage as the flying has an overall, it has an overall resistance with the flying type, with the steel typing, the dual typing. So here we go. Now he has knocked out our Alolan Sandslash and put up another Sky Attack. We are trying to finish him off with the fast move so we can have tons of energy going into this last match. He brings out the Flygon again. We get the Dragon Pulse off and just finish it off real quick. Real quick right there with the super effective hit right there. Oh yeah. So we bring out our guy Golbat versus the Piloswine. And we're going to go ahead and get a Poison Fang off, which he tanks, I'm fairly certain. And it doesn't do very much damage to it. And bada boom, yeah, he tanks that. Oh yeah, and I only got like 1 or 2 rings on that one too. I kind of fumbled there. But yeah, that happens. And then we're going to go ahead and try and Shadow Ball on the next one, hoping that he won't shield again. But I'm pretty sure it shields this one. Looking for my, he saw that coming, I think, seeing the switch up from the weaker move to the faster, the stronger move. So very nice shield by Dozer on the second one. And that is a good way to trick someone, is to use a weak move on them. They see that it's weak when they don't shield it, and then they expect that move again. So nice job not falling for that. We decide to bring out the Steelix. He brings out a Whiscash. We're going to go over here, get no, we're going to tank this first one. We know it's going to hurt us. We want to see exactly how much. Not too terribly, but you can't take 2 of those. But we just got some energy saved up and tried to get the switch in to where he would, come in perfect time to tank that hit, so we don't have to use another shield, and we don't lose any damage at all, So we're going to tank another one. I still, I don't think my opponent has the Blizzard, so I don't feel like I have anything to worry about besides the Mud Bombs. So yeah, it puts us in a good spot to not to, accidentally use any shields. So right here we have 2 Pokemon that are going to be weak to the Charizard. We decide here to keep the Tropius up, get this Aerial Ace off, and try to get him to burn his last shield. We know that Tropius is going to eventually lose to this Charizard, and we're hoping to come in with that energy that we had saved up from our Steelix earlier, and hoping to come in and get the crunch off immediately. And so here we go, the Dragon Claw is going to take us down. We're going to go immediately into the crunch, and hope that it takes him down. And it is going to not quite take him down, and he's going to use Dragon Claw. Does not have enough energy for a Blast Burn at that time, I would imagine, or else I'm sure that would have been the move. And oh yeah, I saw the Piloswine, and I forgot this one. It was crazy. Yeah, I got just enough to get the Heavy Slam up, and I was like, oh wait, he's got another Pokemon. And then I remembered, oh yeah, it's Piloswine. So I went for the Steel instead of the Crunch. I think either one would have taken him out with how much HP was there left in the Piloswine, but the Steel is going to be super effective. So that was definitely the move in that situation you'd want to use. Back to Alolan Pikachu. Thanks, Matty F, baby. Thanks for all you do and your PvP coverage. Alolan Pikachu appreciates you. My guy and your guy Tropius, we gonna ride or die for you. Ride and fly for you. End of time for you, Matty the baby. If you excited to watch Matty in the Tempest Cup, hook Alolan Pikachu up with that sub, like, share, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Alolan Pikachu shining out. Don't mess with my guy Tropius. I killed it. It's murder.